Hello. Welcome back to another episode of A Toast. Today I'm joined with some amazing people today. Me included, hopefully. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Doing well. My eye has been itching all day.
Oh no. Well, when
Did you
Sayu's
get a hair
VTuber
in
model
it?
blinks.
Oh God, I feel like I did get a hair in it.
Not the IRL scuff. Oh no.
I know.
Oh, the eyelash one is the worst.
It's fine. I suffer through the pain.
At the worst times it hits.
It truly does. I love when it captures my model perfectly with all of my emotions.
Yep.
Trying to get that out of my eye.
But thank you guys so much for joining me. First off, I would love to plug you guys in. Where can people find Joette?
I am Lee and Lai pretty
Run
much
with it.
everywhere. Yeah, YouTube, Twitter. Wait, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch,
Absolutely.
literally everything.
And I'm at Sayu VTuber pretty much everywhere other than YouTube. YouTube, it's at Sayu VODs.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get you guys started here with a very fun topic for today. Favorite content creation moments? So I know you two go to a lot of conventions. I can't even get out of freaking town. A bit jealous there. Take me with you.
Sure.
I can fit a toaster in my suitcase.
But
Yeah.
other than that, what has been your favorite time at a convention?
You want to go first, Sayu?
My favorite time at a convention? Christ. Well, it wasn't my favorite time, but there was a time where I got so badly drunk the night before I threw up 8 times the next day. It was memorable, at least. It was awful. I'm never doing that again in my life.
I don't know if that counts as a favorite time.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, I'll say that. But, you know...
That just sounds like regret.
It's fair. We've had those
yep.
too.
I think for me, one of my favorite moments was going to Anime Expo, and I think it was 2 years ago, and I got to like share not main stage, but one of the stages with my fellow Persona cast, and I thought that was really cool. And I was like, man, I hope people like us.
And did they?
I think they did.
I'm just kidding. Of course they
They
did.
were cheering, so I would hope. Wait, cursing's allowed, right? I should have asked.
Oh, good. No, there's gonna be like 14,000
Absolutely.
bleeps. The editor's gonna
Be
be on
yourself.
your booty.
Oh, great. Hey, editor, if you censor me, could you add Ama's toad screams? It's just consistency. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you one right now. Woo! There you go.
Perfect. I like how it cut off.
Yeah,
did it?
That's the only way Ama yells. It is literally always cut off.
I don't think that was even a toe. That was more like a 2D2.
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. That was definitely R2D2.
Don't do this to me. You don't take this from me. This is my everything. This is all I have.
I think all of the Star Wars fans are going to be excited for you. I think
As a
you've
Star
reached
Wars
a new
fan-
fan base.
Yeah.
As a Star Wars fan, since the beginning, I've known that Ama knows everything about Star Wars. Right, Ama?
Oh, I know
Hit him with your
everything
favorite
there.
character.
I like the Mangalorean.
Yep, that's the one.
I like
the
Pedro
Mangalorean.
Pascal. I'm a huge fan of Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, when he played the Mangalorean.
What did that sound like? That was a truck brand.
No, my favorite anime.
It sounded like you were talking about a truck brand there.
a truck brand from Mangalore.
Yeah, like a
Mangalorean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a meme. I like to say names wrong, so now I have to just make it a part of my personality.
Sure do.
No, my favorite anime convention moment. I do have a funny one that's kind of like Sayu's getting drunk, but mine was with an edible, and I took an edible on Friday, and I woke up on Saturday, and I was still high, and then I suffered through Saturday, and it was so bad, and then I woke up on Sunday, and I was still high, and I cried. I was like, no, please, not again.
Surely this wasn't a con
Guys,
we did.
I don't know if these count
No.
as favorite times.
Yeah,
You
that's
sound like a lot of regret going on here.
See, I had to give one regret and then one fun time now. I brought my dad with me to a convention in Madrid when I was younger. I think I was like I was like early 20s. I just didn't want to travel alone.
Yeah.
But he doesn't understand anything. Nerd, fandom, nothing. He's a very basic white man, and I love him for that. But like he only
Does he
understands.
just nod and just say that's cool?
Yeah. He only understands like business, finance, and golf, and that's all he's got. But I love him. But it was funny to watch his little eyes like open up and go, "What's that? Why are they dressed like that? Does that person have a tail?" Like, it was
really funny.
It was amazing. I live for that moment.
So moral of the story, Zen, don't leave the house. Just don't
stay.
go.
No, I wish I could stay at home. Honestly.
Don't drink. Don't do edibles after the convention.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah, not at cons.
Yeah, don't
Outside
do it.
of cons,
Not
like,
again.
Do what you want.
I
but-
won't live with regret.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, with that being mine, I think you actually answered one of the other ones there, which was one of the funniest moments you've ever had at a convention.
Oh.
We're jumping
That's
ahead. You
fair.
didn't even give us a script. We're just that good.
Oh boy.
The script I'm supposed to surprise you here. I'm going to be honest, I think you would probably consider those memorable as well, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely memorable.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I can't forget it even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't like
yeah, I'll
that
never-
those are memorable. What the hell?
I mean, there are we've gone to so many
Well,
that
you
there
can't
are a
pick
lot
them
of
all.
moments. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many moments,
There's
but
so
it's
many.
like that. The thing with mine was that was
Well,
fairly recent. That
how
was earlier
about you
this year.
give me some other moments then?
I really liked it. We did this panel once. It was me, Amma, and Sunny Straight, and it was really funny because we were doing like, I think it was a VTuber panel, or I don't even remember what the panel specifically was, but
I think it was
Sunny
Q&A.
was the outlier, right? So 90% of the questions were about VTubing or like, is it true that you do tech support for Mama, even from a plane? And then like this kind of thing. And then Sunny over here, voice of Krillin, is like, what the heck is a VTuber and how do I make one? And we're like, well, you got money? And he's like, yeah. It's like, then great, then you can make one.
No, I loved that.
Boom.
That derailed from a Q&A to let's get Sunny a VTuber model. It was,
Yeah.
No lie
it was
detected.
fabulous. So fair. That was a good one. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. That was
Boy,
fab.
does it cost money nowadays though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Depending on all the things you want. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
I want 18 toggles all the time.
I want 18 models all the time.
Yeah, touche.
What?
Touche. Other good memorable moments.
I think I like 20 toggles here, 30.
Oh my god.
They're flexing!
God.
They're flexing!
my God,
I
Zen.
lost truck.
Zen, you're like that lady. You know the model lady? The
I
she's
lost
like
track, honestly.
I'm gonna send you a video later, Zen. There's like a Chinese
Please do.
model who can do like the most poses in 60 seconds.
Oh, I've seen the video.
You know what I'm talking about? Wasn't that Zen just then?
Yeah, yeah. In
Then
my
was hitting all
brain,
the
it was the JoJo pose song, like JoJo pose,
Pose, JoJo, pose. Pose.
The craziest thing to me is there are people who want to have full body tracking for 2D models, and at that point I'm just telling them go 3D. There are people who
Wait.
make 3D models that look like 2D.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can do that with 2D models.
I have seen.
Oh my god, I gotta get one of those then. What the hell? I'm
No,
putting
just
it
get a
on.
3D model where you're not
There
listening to
you can
Zen.
move your legs, your arms, your fingers, your hands. I just don't quite understand that.
Yeah,
Wait, but
just
you
get at that point, get the 3D mod. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta be in like a suit for that though, right?
At that point,
this-
you should just go for 3D.
That's crazy. Don't you have to wear like a
Yeah,
suit though,
you
Zen?
know,
For 3D?
you just need a camera.
Oh. Uh-oh. I would accidentally turn that on.
Apparently, it tracks your fingers and everything. It's very
Oh.
strange.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Tech is so crazy now. It's ever
Hold on, I
evolving.
gotta send
can't
like
keep up with
50
I don't
it.
messages
quite
right now.
understand it.
I gotta inquire about this
This
straight
3D,
up
is
2D.
insane.
Yeah.
not 3D 2D model
The child between 3D and 2D. Oh,
2.5.
I
Take
think
my
there's
money.
one that tracks your ass as well for the 2D model.
tracks your
Wow.
ass?
Damn, do a ring fit stream like that?
My
So
God.
if you're
do
the
numbers.
person who's working on that, contact me.
Yeah. I'm a visual learner. I want to see the twerk physics get captured.
Oh, that's the Grand Theft Auto 6 technology.
That's why the game's delayed. Damn.
Yeah, it sure is.
I won't be able to be on Twitter anymore after that then.
Twitter, yes. TikTok, maybe not.
They got different websites for it. You're fine.
All right. Well, that leads me into my next question here then. Since you both started doing VTuber work as well, I know you both have went in person a lot of the times. I took Amalee. We went to a convention, actually, digitally, and you know, her being a grandma, she was shocked by it.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
How do you guys feel about being VTubers? Would you like to start doing those more often?
Like the digital walk around, like, or just like
As opposed to doing in person.
I've done it once.
Would you like to do more of those?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think they're fun because I get to do locations that I haven't done before. I did a panel for New Zealand like 2 years ago or like a year ago. I don't even remember how long now.
Ooh.
But it was specifically just my VTuber. But I got to see the crowd and I thought it was really cool while doing that panel. And then as soon as honestly, I'm surprised you haven't looked more into this because you want to be at home so bad. Because like literally this is like that panel was an hour long. And then when I was done, I was still in my office. I was still at home. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I can just play a video game or stream now. Like I'm good to go. Like
Listen, I'm working on it. I do really like the one-on-one fan interactions though.
Of course.
Yeah, I know. I actually haven't done a virtual anything
So I have
yet.
a secret.
Yeah. Go ahead. Shoot, fire.
I had a panel about 2 years ago. It was in a couple, 100 people. There was quite a few people there. I didn't tell anybody. But the cool thing about doing this is, you can eat in front of them and they won't even know.
Yup.
So true.
I was eating during the entire panel. Sorry.
That's funny.
No, you're fine. Here's the thing about me. In-person VTuber, I don't care. If I'm hungry and I'm at a panel in real life, I am eating in front of these people.
Yeah. Wait, Zen, are you eating right now?
I think they are, yeah.
I am eating right now.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm seeing the mouth move and I go, wait a darn
caught me.
second.
What are you eating? Well, now you got to tell us.
Yeah, now you got to share.
Is it pizza? Ramen?
I am eating spaghetti.
Oh, I was so close!
Oh, you're
I was so close!
Pizza, ramen. You literally had the
I gotta
Italian
get
and then
those
the noodles.
meatballs. Exactly. I'm telling you, being a VTuber is so convenient. I had a meeting with developers last night. They didn't even care that I was there with my VTube model.
Aw,
Everybody was so normal.
Aww.
that's cool. I'm glad it's becoming more of the norm as time goes on. And like people aren't like too
There was
like,
this one guy though, who looked like they were so tired and bored. He had his camera on. It looked like he just woke up or something.
oh, I've been there.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's funny. That's when you have to like toggle your bald toggle on Zen and scare him. And then he won't look so sleepy anymore. That's your job.
I should have done that.
I know. Next
Yeah,
time.
gotta
next
make
time.
sure, keep them in line.
That's my fault.
Yeah. Keep him on his toes. Wake up. But just do it quick enough so that he thinks that he's still sleeping. He's like, did I hallucinate that or
But
What just
what do you
happened?
guys think?
just happened?
For these digital walkarounds.
I love them. They're fun. I like shopping. It's great.
So if I brought both of you on one,
I would
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
tell
I-
this
I-
happened.
I don't think I've done one.
Oh, they're fun. I've only done one. I did one with Zen.
Ooh, fun.
And Zen was very nice and paid
So
for all my
about last
things. Thanks,
weekend,
Zen.
by the way, I went to a convention walk around.
Oh.
And I broke the record for how much you can spend at the convention. For just my
What?
group. Anyway,
Yeah, Zen, no, talk about your crippling addiction.
What
Go
is
ahead.
the wait?
let's hear it.
What is
I
the
can't
record?
say how much.
Wow, come on!
Can you
But
tell us
let's
what you
just
bought?
say that they had to get a pallet. For
Palette.
all the figures that I put.
Oh,
Can you tell us what you bought?
For all
I
the
know,
figures that I bought, they actually had to get a pallet.
Wow.
Here, let me actually give you the list here,
Oh.
because I
Yeah,
have it
please.
here. And it was jaw-dropping here.
Because that's always the problem when you're in person. You're limited by the baggage space.
How'd they get this all home for you, Zen? Did they just box it up and
Nothing
send
can
it?
stop you now.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what they pretty much do.
Yeah. Damn, the last walk around we did, Zen, I was so demure and nice. I only bought like some stickers and like a tiny little keychain. I'm gonna go crazy next time. I gotta meet to get to Zen's level, I fear.
Yeah, me and some friends bought a bunch of shit as well. I don't think they got anywhere near as much as me, but...
No, yeah, you're still the undisputed victor. It'd be fun if me and Sayu were in person, though, Zen, and you were on the PC, because then we could like run around and annoy you.
Oh, yeah, where we're like just getting in front of the camera.
Yeah,
I gotta get you guys then when you
that'd be fun.
are at a convention together.
That'd be fun if we could like make it our panel
Okay,
too. And then
so here is the list.
That would be funny. Okay, let me see this.
Oh my! Are those the prices?
Yeah, it's pretty
not gonna lie.
expensive.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said prices, I thought this was the amount of like figures you each bought. Because it says total 4 figures, and my dyslexia just said total figures. So I'm like, you bought that many figures? Jesus!
I like the one that says Dark Magician Girl free. You know what? Based. I love that. I am also a dark magician girl.
They threw it in
enjoyer.
for free. Thank God.
That's so great.
I mean, only after spending, blank amount of dollars.
I love the visual of like them sweating, like bringing up this figure, okay, that figure.
Have you guys ever made an accidental purchase for a figure at a convention, and it ended up being not safe for work?
No.
Can't say I have, but I'd love to hear your story. Let us live vicariously through Zen real fast. What was not safe for work about it?
Okay, so...
There was a reason why Dark Magician Girl was free.
I don't know if you guys know the anime called Overlord.
I do!
Oh, I'm in that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah! You say you suck some... something about what? What was your insane
What did
line?
you just say?
What was your insane line that you said, Amma? In the show? Go ahead.
Dare I have to say it?
Yeah,
out
go
loud?
ahead. Editor, play the clip.
Impregnate me. I voice Crush Lulu in Overlord, and a famous line that people make me say over and over and over again is at the top of her lungs, she yells, impregnate me, and it's great.
Ah, yeah, you see?
Top 10, top like 2 lines I think I've ever said. Top 1, actually. I give it the top.
Dear Christ.
Anyways, then, what is this about this? What is up with this? Let me put the spotlight on you,
Oh my
actually.
goodness, voice acting really makes you say the craziest lines.
Yeah, they sure do.
So true.
Okay, so do you guys know the character, Albedo?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, the sexy succubus.
So I bought a bunny outfit one.
Cute.
That's
Oh,
cute.
no. But this is what's not safe for work about it, though.
Now, mind
It's
you, it was
removable.
cute looking and everything. So, when the figure got here,
I'm concerned.
in the plastic there's a little section that looked like her bunny suit, and I thought to myself, that's weird, maybe it's nothing. So I went
an
ahead
option
to
to-
investigate the figure.
an
Apparently
option
you
to
can
free
take it
nips.
off.
I knew it. I literally said it.
I was like, there has to be an option to free the nips. That has to be what's going on here.
Breathe under.
Free
And
the
lo
nips,
and
free
behold,
the nips.
boobs.
Boobs.
And I gasped so loud.
Dang. That's
Now-
so funny.
I haven't bought.
I did not expect that to happen.
No one does.
Now, I haven't bought an NSFW figured out intentionally at a con.
You've bought one
but
online?
Kind of. Yes and no.
You have
So
one,
what-
don't you?
No, I don't have one. I'm actually still waiting for it, which is crazy because I bought this over a year ago. But basically, there is this statue, this amazing looking statue of a character I voice, Jing Yuen, and he's and it's
Oh, no.
and
Oh,
there
no.
is an option where he's just straight up naked and his dick is out. That's not the version I bought.
Wait, are
I
these
bought
the
the
ones that have, like,
fully
multiple-
clothed one, And when I did, everyone's like, "You're a coward," and I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. I don't want a statue of a character I voice with his cock out. Like, I don't want that. I just want him to look cool." I still haven't gotten this figure, by the way, fully clothed.
Are these the ones that have they have like multiple options for you to?
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, you know what I'm talking about?
Detachable.
Yeah, they're detachable with like multiple options. There's like multiple third arms. No, oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Unless it is, and I'm just not aware of it.
You're like, what's this other
You can
package
RIP
here?
the freaking thing off.
Have you gotten all these figures yet, Zen?
I don't have one, but Ariel has one.
Not even shocked.
Of course she does.
Sorry, Ariel.
Don't be sorry.
Ariel.
I'm going to call her out here right now. So do you guys know about Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, great anime.
Stop.
What?
I think I know the figure.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I think I do.
I don't think I want to know.
I think it's the same company
one
from
with
the
the
one I
double.
bought.
The double?
I'm pretty sure it's from the same company I bought my. But again, mine.
Does the figure
wasn't
have a
naked.
double?
No, not mine.
What are we even talking about?
So the figure that she has a double stick.
Yeah, a double
Oh.
stick.
Let's
Yeah,
just
double
go with that.
Lower accurate? I don't know.
Also, I just want to say, I don't, just for clarification to anyone listening, I don't own the Jujutsu Kaisen figure. What I was saying was the statue that I bought of my character, they make a bunch of these different figures. I'm pretty sure it's that same company. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I've gotten ads for this company. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, see, so you do know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's one that I've gotten like
It's
twice. It's been a
Gojo.
while though.
He has 2 dicks.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
And
clarification.
thank you. I needed the visual memory of it. Thank you. I needed the, I'm a visual learner. Thank you.
I know what you are, Ariel.
We all know what you are. We all know what you are now, even the viewers.
Didn't we already know?
We've been known, but
True.
now YouTube comments will know.
Now all of YouTube knows you're horny, Ariel.
Oh no, it's the end for her.
Who would have thought?
Sorry.
It's your 3 judgmental parents shaking our heads.
She also has it on full display, by the way.
What?
Like, what do you, like, in our house? Like, what do you mean?
It's
What?
on full display.
The full display is on full display. Wow.
Gojo's pulling his
Last time
cock
she
out.
told me
Sorry.
she has it on display.
Pulling his cocks, plural, out.
Here I
Domain
got you.
expansion. Dual blade.
Pulling his cock out!
Thank you. Man, when Gojo says domain expansion, it
Wonderful.
means something else.
Mm-hmm. The bits write themselves
It
sometimes.
really does. She's Louise. So that goes to the last question here for this topic.
Oh, good.
Since becoming a VTuber, how have things for both of you been overall with content creation? I know you guys have made quite a few friends as well since you became VTubers.
It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I've met lots of friends, found a new love for content creation. Because I was at a point where I kind of almost wanted to retire, but it kind of fueled a new passion. It was a new fun thing with new challenges. And man, I like playing video games as my job. It's great. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah, I was in a similar boat because I was making content on a different channel, and it's like when you've established a channel. At that time, it was like, if I don't play this type of thing, like, people wouldn't watch or anything.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I was burnt out, and I'm kind of glad I stopped because the content was Dragon Ball, and I love Dragon Ball. But because it was becoming part of my job, I was like, oh, I don't love it as much, and that kind of sucks. But now I'm like, oh, great. I still love this thing. I'm glad it didn't kill my love for it. And VTubing has been super fun because, honestly, I've told people the biggest blessing is I don't have to have lights on whenever I VTube. I'm just like, I'm in darkness. And I'm like, yeah, let's play video games. Come on, guys. I've been in interviews where people have asked me, it's like, what's your favorite thing? Not having the lights on. And they're like, what the fuck?
I like not wearing makeup and having to dress up. I look like a little goblin girl
I
all
can't
day,
do
and no
it.
one knows.
I have to have lights on.
I have like a very
So fun
subtle,
fact
like,
about me.
You just flashbang yourself for 12 hours a day, Zen? Do you also use light mode on Twitter?
I get
That's
dressed.
crazy.
I do everything in the morning, getting ready like I'm getting to work.
Yeah, that's not what I do. I wake up, get out of bed, and just sit on my
Like
chair.
like
and
I
I'm
would
like,
do
all
for
right.
my old job, basically.
Aw.
Oh.
Wow, what a professional. That's
I
the difference
know.
between you and I.
Like I know nobody can see me, but I guess that's just how I
Yeah.
feel. I
It
guess.
makes you feel better, and that's all that matters. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
prep
feel that.
Prep for the day. I
Yeah.
fuck with that.
Mm.
You know, maybe I should do that. Maybe when I'm streaming, I'm like, man, I should really do something else right now. But like I should do something more productive.
Get like all dressed in your finest just to stream.
Yeah, put on a dress.
I know if I wear my
Oh.
pajamas for streaming, I'm gonna feel sleepy and too comfortable.
How dare you call me out?
That's so fair. Damn. But
That's
all,
just
of,
me,
all
though.
of my wardrobe is cleverly disguised pajamas.
My
And what do
bad.
I do then?
I'm being called out. Others stream 90% of the time in PJs.
Me too.
Sorry, I can't help it.
I like being comfy.
Well, I'm glad you guys have been having so much fun with this. I can really tell. Like you guys are just always just having the time of your lives. I do peek in when I can. Like I can sense it.
You sense a disturbance and then you tune in and it's me going, ah, please, everything's wrong.
It's just a wonderful, nice feeling, and I get it.
Yeah. I tune into yours a lot and you're always doing something
It's
chaotic.
just the
and I'm like,
comfortability
"Zen."
as well that comes with this.
Yeah, for sure.
I loved when I tuned into your stream yesterday, Zen, and you had a sock puppet on your toes. And I went, yep.
But
that
I'm
sounds
very
about
happy
right
for you
Zen on a
guys so
Monday.
much.
Speaking of like toggles, like, that foot toggle is crazy. Like what? The wiggles? Talking about
It's
how
so-
oh yeah, you can make the fingers wiggle
Oh,
like earlier.
are we doing
and
that
then...
one?
Oh my god.
No, sit back down. Sit down. Sit down.
Oh
Zen,
god,
sit.
no!
Oh God, it's getting closer to me.
Yeah.
Why does
that,
Why does
that
it
one.
wiggle?
Help.
Like, obviously that's how feet work, but like
The
on
rigging.
model.
It's so good. Genius, even. I wasn't brave enough to do that. You've gone where others, for,
I have
for those
no
that come
idea
after.
they could even do that, to be honest. That was just
Wow.
entirely the rigged team.
I love that. They're like, we
Wow.
know exactly what to do. We know the mission at hand.
They said, "Hey, we're going to make your feet move." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
They said it like a statement, not a question. They went, we're doing this, whether you like it or
I'm
not.
sure this won't bring in anybody. Weird.
Yeah,
Of course
not
not.
at all.
Of course not. No.
Hey, you're wearing socks. It's fine.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh no, do you have a not sock toggle?
Thankfully, I don't.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
Good.
Then we're safe.
Yeah, thank God.
It's a thin line after that.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. All right, let's move on to our next topic here then. I think you guys are gonna like this one a lot. Anime.
I thought it was gonna be so nuts. I thought it was
I've
like
heard of that. Anime? I've heard of that once or twice.
The old
anime.
classic. So time to prove yourself to the anime community now.
oh god.
Oh.
What is your favorite genre?
Oh, genre?
Sean of anime?
Fuck. Genre's tough because I watch so much different crap.
Me too. I'm kind of all over the place.
Like if it was like top 5 anime, I could answer that over like fucking genre.
I do like a lot of action anime, though, I will
Oh,
say.
that's later. Don't worry.
You're jumping ahead in the script again, Sayu.
I'm sorry, I tend to do that.
No, I will say overarching, I do love action. I do love when things go kaboom and pretty, and I'm like, wow, the animator really popped off. Like, I don't know. Those moments are always incredible.
Really?
I do.
I took you that you'd be more into the romance.
Oh, no, I can't stand it.
So ironically, that was gonna be my answer. The romance.
The romance?
Yeah, I actually do.
What
fuck with it a lot.
romance anime you watching?
I don't know. I fucking like back in the day. It's like comedy
Wow,
romance anime.
two opposites here. I don't think people would expect this.
Now,
I hate
mind you,
rom-coms.
I love action. I mean, one of my first anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball, but the other first anime I watched accidentally was Ranma, and I really like Ranma. But I like Ranma, D and Angel, Oran High School Host Club. I mean, I haven't watched Oran in years, but like there was this one
Ah,
that I really
good
liked called
one.
School Rumble. School Rumble is this wacky comedy rom-com thing, and
Oh, I know this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Everybody thought it's like, oh, Sayu only likes Dragon Ball.
I was kind of
Sayu only
rooting for the blonde girl.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you. Same.
Is this the girl next door girl? The childhood
No,
friend
actually,
girl?
she's like a rich girl,
Oh, interesting.
but she actually has like a heart of gold.
She was a little bit
Aw.
snotty, but then she
Yeah.
bettered as a character.
100%.
Oh,
Character
cute.
development in that show was great.
Love it. Cute.
Mhm.
Those are all shows that have romance as
And
a
then
theme,
they just
but not
kind
as
of
the main
didn't do
theme.
anything with that after that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a shame. I
Yeah.
hate when that happens.
But you were saying they have like romance themes.
Yeah, so those have like overarching romance themes, but it's not like the main theme,
Right.
You know, it's like I hate when like romance is like the main part of this, like the main plot, main story. But those anime have like other plots, just romance is just a side
Like-
plot, which I like. I like
Like
that.
what? Like
That's
Lovely Complex? Like that kind of thing?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched
Okay.
Lovely Complex, but like when it's like, oh no, do I date this one girl or the childhood friend? Never the
Fruits
childhood
Basket.
friend. She's never gonna get it. No.
The Fruits Basket.
Okay, how about this one? See
I do
you.
like Fruits Basket.
I bet you've seen this one. Shuffle.
Oh yeah, Shuffle. God, that was
Shuffle.
tragic.
Wait, I think I'm having like a sleeper agent moment.
Shuffle
I feel
is
like I
the
That
watched
one
one-
was fucking horrid.
Yeah. The Shuffle was one about like these girls. They all had different colored
Jesus
hair, and
Christ.
then- yeah. Jesus Christ indeed with that ending. But it was really cool. I used to watch a bunch of different fucking things. There
Oh,
was
this
also-
is old.
Yeah, there was one that in like middle school, high school, I don't even remember when I watched this. It was The World God Only Knows, and it was about this gamer boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was about this gamer dude
Ah,
who was obsessed
I know this
with,
one.
Yeah, they were obsessed with visual novels, and they would
Mhm.
go to a video game store, and then apparently, I can't remember if it was like death, like, but they were the personification of like a girl was death, and basically it's like, you have to help us, if not, like the world or whatever the fuck. So you have to like date these girls so that we can. You have to make
How
them
you
fall in
save
love with
the
you.
world. You date girls.
It was
Dude,
quite
it
the
was-
storyline.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah.
I
That
think
really
one of my
fucked-
favorites. Yeah, my favorite romance storylines though has to be Chobits though.
Oh, Chobits.
That-
Yeah.
That one was crazy. That I should
Wow,
not have been watching
that's a
that as long.
classic.
It's a classic,
Yeah.
but I was way too young to be watching that.
Okay, wait. Then what's your favorite action one?
Favorite action? Oh,
Well, yeah, if action is your favorite genre.
Armor. I bet you like One Punch Man.
No, I actually never really got into One Punch Man. One of my favorite anime at all time is Haikyuu, which is like a volleyball
That's-
anime.
That's a sports.
That's a sport anime, but I
Still
do
fire.
really like. Yeah, Attack on Titan is also up there.
I can't with
love
Attack
that.
on Titan. I can't.
Really?
The story is great. I've talked about this before. The story is
I
great.
still have
can't do
not
the,
seen it.
I can't do the vor, dude. I can't do the eating. I can't do the eating of people.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's
because
fair.
that's one of my
I get
that's one of my
that.
biggest fears. Getting eaten alive. I can't fucking do it.
I love deep lore, and I love like when an OST pops off, and that anime has
I love
everything.
Gundam, but it's also traumatized me.
Fair.
Oh, Gundam. I don't think I was the same. I was a different girl before.
It's so fucking
I-
depressing.
Oh yeah, Gundam 00 first episode. I was a different person, and then at the end, I'm now a new woman. Like it changed me.
I have seen two. I have properly seen two Gundams,
Mm.
and it was Gundam Wing and G Gundam. Because G Gundam is just Dragon Ball Gundam.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
You got
I
lucky
can't believe I
then.
didn't say Gundam first. Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny are like my
Oh,
favorite anime of all times.
Wow.
You got lucky. You got the
Yeah.
ones that are not that depressing. They're
Yes,
pretty fun.
I sure did. Yeah.
They're pretty fun. Yeah.
With Gundam Seed, I remember it was on. I can't remember if it was Adult Swim. or
Gundam
Toonami when I
Seed was depressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that's why I didn't like it as a kid, but I haven't watched it as an adult.
Yeah.
But I mean, the funny thing is we're both in the movie.
We're in the movie. Oh, I had to put on my really professional hat when I went in for that session, let me tell you. And it was so funny. The director was like, "Do you know anything about this show?" And I was like,
Holy.
"Oh, a recap would be great."
Dude.
Not like, "I know everything about this anime. You don't need to
You're
explain
like
it to me."
hyperventilating.
Yeah. I went, "Oh, a recap would be lovely."
I didn't know shit.
Really? Oh my
I
god.
didn't know shit. I was like, politics, mechs, I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, Gundam is kind of like, I don't know,
Pretty
little
much.
guy in big suit and politics in space. Yeah.
I think the funniest thing about recording on that on Freedom was literally I smack the fuck out of this woman, and like my character smacks the fuck out of this woman in the movie.
Am
And
I
I hear the effort, and I text you like almost 5 minutes later. I was like, "Are you in this?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I think I just smacked the fuck out of you."
Oh, that's so funny. That's hysterical. Yeah, because I think I recorded. Did I? No, you recorded first. And I think I heard you when I went, "This motherfucker." Like I silently to myself, I went, "Who is that? who voices that one right there?"
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
My spider's senses are tingling.
The Sayu sensor.
I know.
I'm
it's
being
always
annoyed.
the first line too. Like there's been several times where I've gone in and I've recorded and I've heard Alejandra's voice and I go, wait. And then I'll let a second line happen because I go, there's no way. Like I'm in denial. I'm like, there's no way it's happened again.
Yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Destiny arrives all the same. All right. Let's not beat around the bush here, though. So with you guys here, I'm the youngest in here. Thank you for that. Finally, for what's in my fucking life.
We're younger?
I'm actually the youngest one in a group.
Oh, you're
Yes.
the youngest one.
Yeah, are you kidding? I was like, there is no fucking way.
I was like,
Finally.
wait a second. Is everything I know wrong?
No.
I was so confused.
So you see, there's a fine line
I can't tell
between,
you how many times I've been in a group and everybody's younger than me.
there's a fine line between us right now. It's separated between the non-hags and the hags. We're on the hag era.
We are. I embrace my hag self.
I have also embraced it.
I'm
I've
still
requested that people call me Theo as opposed to Unk or Grandpa.
Hag you?
I love that.
Hagu is different. Hagu's a character
I
I made up.
absolutely love that.
I apologize. Unk.
No, Theo, damn it, Theo.
Unk.
I
Unk
hate you.
So with that being said though, did you two grow up watching anime or what got you into voice acting for anime?
You want to go
You want
first?
me to answer this one?
Yeah, you go first. I feel like I've answered a
So-
lot first.
I grew up in South America. I grew up in Ecuador, and the very first like memory I had, like when you can discern when the first time you've been born for like X amount of years, but there's like one clear memory you remember, and one of the first memories I remember is watching anime. Like I was 3. It was Ranma because there's no censorship in South America. And I'm not even kidding. It's this episode where Shampoo, which is the Chinese purple-haired character, she's cursed as a cat, jumps into a tub with Ranma, and then there's a naked lady. As a 3-year-old. I didn't put the fucking thing on. My mom was flipping through the channel, saw a cartoon, and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta change this." And then the very next thing she put was Dragon Ball. So yeah, I grew up with anime. And it was like, I mean, even when I moved to America, it was still Dragon Ball. It was like Zoids.
Zoids.
Yeah, there was
That's
so
a
much.
classic.
I mean, Inuyasha, Full
That's an old
Metal.
one.
Yeah. I mean, 4Kids.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, none of it got me into voicing in anime. They were just things that I really liked, and the voice acting thing came way later.
Yeah, kind of similar for me is yeah, I would just like watch like Inuyasha, Rurouni Kenshin. Oh, it was one of my favorites growing up. And I used to stay up really late because like Toonami used to only play at like 2-3 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I love the
because
TV
I was raised in Florida. Yeah. But
Same, dude.
I'd wake up like a jump start to that one Inuyasha song. Everyone knows the one.
The ending.
And yeah,
Me
and I
waking
just
up
got
about
really
2 in the morning to Inuyasha's
Yeah.
end song.
Yep. It's either that or George Lopez.
good times, good memories.
Oh, God.
But no, I actually went with a friend to an anime convention because she was really into it. I'd only kind of like just watched some shows online, but she was really into it. And then I went to some voice actor panels, and I was like, "This seems so cool. What is this?" And then I got into acting that way, and yeah, just kind of fell in love with it that way. But I was like, "Wow, there's a whole world of acting, and I didn't even know was here." And it kind of made me like figure out that path. But yeah.
When was that? Like, what age do
this
you
was
think
like
that was?
this was 2000 because I started my YouTube
Yeah,
channel
you
in
two
2006.
are so freaking cool. Wow, I love that for you.
Aw,
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've actually both been doing like content creation separately, but like around the same time. I think I was 14, 13 when I started.
Yeah, that's
like, really,
around when I started diving into voice acting. But
Yeah,
when
same.
I was 13, 14, that's actually crazy.
Yeah. I just had way too much free time on my hands, and now I still do.
Yeah. Well, less free time. But yeah.
Yeah.
Free time, but as a VTuber now.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Now I just fill all my free time with VTubing stuff.
Oh, I gotta play a video game. Well, let me start up stream.
Yeah, exactly. Got a hard day in front of me. I gotta finish this beautiful game.
So you guys have actually kind of answered this other question,
Oh, our bad.
Damn it.
We're good at that.
which was, has anybody walked in on you on an awkward moment for an anime that you were watching? Kind of like that. Are you winning son moment?
Well, that's all you. I technically answered this.
I think so. I think my mom's walk. So like you kind of answered this with like the shampoo Rama. God, there were some awkward scenes in Inuyasha that happened. I think my mom would walk in because I had giant posters. I was really into Bleach growing up, and I had giant posters of these shirtless men all over my room. And so I think I think instead of walking in on an anime happening, that those were just there. Yes.
Please tell me you had Grimjow.
Oh, of course, that's my man, Grimjow Jabberjack. I love him. He has a hole in his chest because I'm the missing piece. I can fill that hole.
I don't think that's how it works.
He's like my number.
She gets me.
2 after the Bracken.
The Bracken beats on Grimjow.
Absolutely. She gets me.
Bracken beats on Grimjow. That's crazy.
Every day it's different. Every day it's different.
I don't know about that first one, but she sort of gets me.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually. You'll get there, Zen. Don't worry.
I'm dead, dude.
When you become a hag like me, it'll take.
You gotta explain to me, what is your obsession with that one?
The Bracken.
With the Bracken?
I don't know. He's tall, dark, and mysterious, and
Pookie.
and he's my Pookie.
You know what's funny? So I'm doing a playthrough of Miitopia, which is a really funny game that I highly recommend everybody play, where you like essentially get to pick the faces of all these characters, and people online have made really cool ones. They've even made of like VTubers and stuff. Well, I made in my playthrough the Dark Lord Izama because I thought that was really funny. And I found a Bracken, and I'm saving it for the moment I see like the Dark Lord's like personal minion or some bullshit.
That's great.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll happen, but I know exactly where I put the Bracken.
Wrong, clever, Cusco.
Kronk and Yzma are all also in there.
So fair.
Like
amazing. That's incredible. Yeah. No, I just love the trope of he's a monster, but he's my monster. That trope.
Beauty and the Beast, the Stockholm.
No, I love it. Yeah, and well,
I was just going to say Beauty and the freaking Beast.
It's Amma,
Beauty
the Beast.
and the Bracken.
Oh, right.
Gotta find Gaston then.
Oh, God. Run, hide.
I mean, I did the song for him, so I guess I can't.
Oh, you did for the Halloween thing. Oh, I forgot.
Well, there you go.
Oh, no, Zen,
So
are you
I
my
guess
Gaston?
I do kind of count.
Are you my Gaston? Do I have to watch out?
No, I don't, because I don't really feel like dying, but thank you.
I was going to say, now we need a cover of Zen of Kill the Beast, but it's Kill the Bracken.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Hands off. Hands off, my man. You leave the Bracken alone. He's just a little guy.
I actually like that idea. That's perfect. Well, this actually leads into the question that you guys were thinking about a little bit ago. Top 5 anime go.
Top 5 anime go.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Should I go from... I'll go from number 1. Number 1 is Full Metal for me. Like, as a collective. Because I don't like to separate Full Metal OG and Brotherhood. Because the first 25 episodes of OG are technically canonical to the Brotherhood story. Then that's when it gets tricky. Then there's Steins Gate. I love that anime. Then there's Code Geass.
Good choice.
Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, which is something I grew up with, and I even got to direct and script supervise the OVAs like a year or two ago. It's really cool. And number 5, that one's a little tougher. I'll say Dragon Ball so that I don't get attacked.
From the OG fan base.
Yeah, they'll be like, all right, put the pitchforks down.
Protecting yourself smart.
Yeah. It's actually Kaiju number 8.
Mine's pretty similar. FMA is always going to be at the top for me. It's what I always recommend to fans that are, or like friends that are getting into anime at the first time.
I agree.
I do think Code Geass is second for me.
Wow,
And then I'm gonna put Fate at 3, actually. I love, like just the Fate franchise in general, just like not choosing just one like one series, but like just the overall franchise.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I just love lore. I like a deep lore. Like
you should play Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
What? You said you like lore.
I hate horror. I can't do it. I can't do the jump scares. I like lore, but not horror. But yeah, I think Fate's up there. It's just a
WH,
good
why don't you
series.
watch the movie at least?
The Five Nights at Freddy movie?
Yeah, dude, do it.
Okay.
Good start.
Watch along.
Watch along, classic.
It
All
is
right,
a
what's
good
your,
start
4
to
and
get
5?
you into the games.
You should at least play Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, because it's less jump scares and it's an actual like story game. It's actually really
Okay.
cool. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
The jump scares I can't do. I like shake out of my seat. I'm like, I can't.
No, this one's not jump scares. It is a horror game. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like sneaking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't play Poppy's Playtime for the same reason.
Ooh, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, everyone and their mother did. I went, nope, you all can have fun with that one.
shit was
I'm gonna-"
scary. Okay, but when Amanda the Adventurer, though?
Definitely was something.
On my list. It definitely was something. Damn. Hey, why don't we play? Why don't I play Five Nights at Freddy and you guys can just react?
As you play?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
you guys can hold my hand through
Sure,
it. How about that?
we can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hold my hand. Yeah.
I'll get my soundboard ready.
Oh no, not the soundboard.
Yes, I approve of this idea.
Do you have a soundboard, Zen? Do you has your chat made one
Yes, I do.
of all the things you've said?
I just don't know where they have it. They use
Oh.
it though.
Yeah. Mine haunts me.
Huh.
I've seen other channels been using it.
That's funny.
So that's definitely something.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to react to this later.
Well, wait, what's your number 4 and 5?
So 4 o'clock and
Oh.
5 o'clock.
It was. I thought it was top 3. Oh, it's top 5.
No, top 5, brother.
Oh shit. I do think Attack on Titan is up there.
Have you even seen all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
just being a bitch.
Impressive.
Also, I like work out to a lot of the music because Sawano Hiroyuki, the composer, is like one of my favorite. I went to the orchestra like a month ago.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, I'm a real nerd. Go to the
Anime
jungle.
has
I go
some
to the-
pretty hype music. I do listen to it
Agreed.
sometimes when I'm working out too.
I just remembered my actual 5th favorite anime.
Go ahead.
And it was all from the music. Bakano. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Bakano.
It is so good. It's one of the few shows that I'm like, you have to watch the English dub. Because
Oh.
it is set in like 1930s New York.
Ooh.
And they all have New York accents. And they do such a good job. And the music is stellar. It's by the folks that, I believe it's the, I can't remember if it's the director or the creator of Durarara. But,
probably.
But I know there is some sort of connection. But highly recommend.
I have not
I gotta
heard
check
that
it
name
out.
in so long.
Yeah.
Bakano, yeah.
Classic.
My God.
Actually, I think my 5th is actually Black Lagoon. You saying Bakugo made me
Ooh.
remember Black
And then-
Lagoon.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, I love Revy. I think she's my favorite female character in an
Hell
anime
yeah.
of all time. Oh,
This answers a
you're
lot,
Literally
actually.
Yeah,
just
you remind
gun
me
to
of
your
Revy
face
a little bit.
character.
Yeah, this answers a lot more about you than you realize.
what do you mean
About Revy.
about Revy?
Yeah.
I love. What do you mean that I like her? What do you mean?
Yeah. And the characters that you like.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I like a badass. I like a badass woman that can just kill me.
Exactly. See?
Don't we all?
Depends on the woman and how they kill, but yes.
Okay,
Damn,
well,
that's fair.
I'm going to sneak in one more question then for that topic, just because of this. Favorite anime character?
Ever? Fuck.
It's hard. That's really hard. Ah, there's so many, but I like them for
You will be
different
judged.
reasons.
Yeah,
I will
clearly.
be judged. Fuck. I like them for different reasons though. Like I have like a comfort character, and then I have like, oh, I like this character because like she's such a badass, or like I like this character's
get
like,
that.
story because they're so resilient. But an all-time favorite character is hard.
I'm just gonna go with what my brain first thought of, and Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Based.
Yeah, she's cool. She's hot. She'll kill me, and that's okay.
That is so
Got
fair. That is so
everything
true.
there.
Yep, the whole package.
Damn. I do like Revy.
Is not Grimjow?
I do like Grimjow. I'm not sure if he's like my favorite character though.
Kakashi?
I do like Kakashi. Kakashi's up there. I think he's pretty up there.
I'm just saying names, by the way.
You are, I know. God, I need to like think on this. God.
Come on, have a brain blast.
Major Armstrong.
Oh, it hurts my brain using my
To
mouth.
say Major Armstrong, he is awesome. He is Olivier
That is great.
Armstrong.
Oh my God, I was gonna say I was like Lady Armstrong. Wait a second.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
his sister.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I do like Mustang. I think he's probably one of my favorite
Oh,
characters.
I love
Yeah, that's a great
Mustang.
one. I do like because I like a character with like a crazy. Like,
When he got his
backstory.
revenge, that was such a
Oh.
good one.
So
That was really
vindicated.
good.
So good.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favorites actually. It might be Mustang actually.
That was such an
we got there
impactful
together.
episode.
Yeah,
I just remember sobbing through FMA.
so good. I gotta watch it again.
Props
Yeah, I
to
was
the
like,
voice
down for a
actor for the
rewatch.
English dub.
Oh,
Yeah.
Travis
They went
Willingham
crazy.
Killed it. Killed it. He's also Ace in One Piece, and Ace is my favorite in One Piece.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they just had to cast him as a fire guy again. Who would have thought? Typecast.
Voices all your favorites. That's funny.
It's the calling.
It sure is.
Well then, I guess that'll lead me to my last topic here then. The oh so dreadful one that you guys probably get asked a lot. Voice
Stuff.
acting.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said scuff.
Oh. Well, they come hand in hand sometimes.
I mean, you guys deal with that on stream. I think that's enough for that.
Yup.
Fair, touche.
So being voice actors, I'm also a voice actor, by the way. Little do
Hey.
people know this. You know, I'm in the subways, I'm in airplanes, I'm in the malls. I am in your
She's in the
GPS.
walls.
I'm
She's
everywhere.
everywhere.
You got me. You actually got me with that.
You did get me.
That's actually
Haven't
crazy.
been paid yet, but you know,
Dang.
one day.
Yeah, one day. That
Gotta get
residual
those-
check will come in clutch.
Yeah, those Siri royalties.
But so I do got to say, what has been your all-time favorite role?
There it is. I actually have an answer.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna think on mine.
I really like obviously there are a lot of different characters for different reasons. Like I love Miyamura and Horimiya and like, you know, Akihiko and Persona and all that stuff, but like I think my all-time favorite is probably Jing Yuen in Star Rail, because there was like a moment when I recorded where actors always talk about it. It's like, oh, I lost myself in the moment, you know, I'm not playing me, I'm just a vessel. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. What the fuck are they talking about? But I was recording a while ago for the War Dance, and there was like a moment where I was just like saying the words, and like I genuinely did lose myself, and I started crying without even realizing it. Like not like full on crying, but it was just like building
Tearing
up
up.
to it. Yeah. And when I finished, and normally you do like one line at a time, but here they just kept scrolling because they were like, oh, he's kind of in it, so we'll just keep scrolling.
I love
And
when
I
that
did
happens.
I did like these 12, 13 cues all in a row without like missing a beat or dropping it. And I look over, and my director, Cal, he was like, that was really good. And I was like, oh, that was nuts. I've never had that happen to me in my life where like I lost myself like that. So yeah, definitely, I definitely have to put him at least up there for sure.
Oh, that's great. Hell yeah. God, I have a lot of memorable ones too. I really enjoyed my time as Uta from One Piece. I wish I had more time with her because she was like a movie character, but her story was like so fast, like throughout the
She's
movie.
a good character.
Yeah, it was a really incredible story, and like I had the kind of the same thing where I was like crying in the booth, like for some of the moments. But I think the one I love the most is I voice Marin Kitagawa in My Dress Up Darling. And she's one of my favorites because it doesn't feel like I'm playing a character. She kind of feels like an extension of me, really. And she's never having a bad day. Like she is always, talking with her heart on her sleeve, having so much fun. Yeah, I kind of inspire to be more like her. And when we recorded that, it was during COVID. And so I recorded it all from home. And so week after week, that's all I had to do was just record for Maureen. And when those 12 weeks were over, I was like, it felt
so
like such...
you're finding that really deep connection with these characters.
Yeah.
I see. And it's definitely something that's inspiring to many other people who are voice acting.
100%. Yeah. But yeah, I was sad when those 12 weeks were over. It was like a part of me was missing. I was like, what do I do with my days now?
Hey, well, don't worry. You're getting a second season.
I know, and I'm excited. Finally.
In like a few weeks, actually.
Oh,
interesting.
That's going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
So I think aside from the also be, I think I'm gonna add in a question here because I think I don't think many people also realize this, but you guys do a lot of songs and covers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And you do amazing. By the way, both of you do amazing. I even have both Evil on my playlists. I have a lot of songs from you guys on my playlist.
Hey, well, thank you. I appreciate.
So that's where all
I
the
have
streams
one
come
from Siu. I believe it was the one for Oran High School Host Club.
Yeah.
The ending song.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, Sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked playing that one a lot.
It's a good one. I had a lot of fun.
Do you guys have a favorite cover that you had a lot of fun doing?
Oh, God. Well, for the Oron question, it was I did a TV size and then I did a full version. And the full version, I think I did in like 2021. It was a lot newer in comparison to the original. The original cover I did, it was back in like 2018, I think. It was like that first or second year that I started doing covers. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I do like a lot of the way a lot of the musicals that I've done, how those turn out. There was also, if it's anime, it's very underappreciated, I think, because I really like it. But I did Other Self, which is, I think, the third opening to Kuroko's Basketball. And I had so much fun with that song. I was like, man, not as many people are going to listen to this one, but I don't give a fuck. Because at this point, I just do song covers because it's like, by the way, I haven't forgotten, this is a little off topic. Me and Amma talked about, like, I think at the beginning of the year, how many songs
it's fun and you feel a personal
out.
connection with that song too, and it's for you.
Yeah, for sure. But at the beginning of the year, we talked about, like, my goal was at least 12 songs a year. I haven't forgotten that. I have, like, 9 mixed.
Nice.
I just haven't posted them.
And
it's out of
you have
pure
enough
laziness.
for an album now. You might as well just release them on an
It's
album.
out of pure laziness. But one of them is I
Your
am getting
album
like
drop win.
Yeah,
Oh,
when's
God.
the album drop?
Well, they have no connection to each other. That's the problem.
You're the connection.
God, I'm just gonna make like 7 EPs.
Exactly.
And then... Oh man, but I want to keep doing more. I've just I've been laying off as many because for a while I didn't have my high voice and I just didn't want to like sing and not have my high voice. But yeah, no, it's being done, and definitely Other Self. But that's my answer.
Well, did you have a favorite? I think Zen asked.
Yeah.
What are some?
No, I answered Other Self.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
In
So the
one
musicals
ear,
and
not
stuff.
the other.
Yeah, sorry. That's what happens whenever Sayu starts talking.
Damn.
Song.
Oh my God, my favorites. I have hundreds of covers.
Flex.
I really like a lot of the originals that I've done lately. I've been having a lot of fun with originals after doing covers for 18 years. But God, I think
What?
some of my, I know, I'm so old. Almost 2 decades of content creation. Ah!
She's been doing it for quite a while.
I know, I've been slain on the battlefield since before many of you were
My
born.
gosh.
But some of my favorites, I really love like my old ones from like Nostalgia 1, 2 days. I have some Aldnoah Zero covers that I think are some
wow.
of my favorite to have adapted. I have some Kalafina songs that I love. I did like a Madoka Magica ending song. That's still one of my favorites, despite being like, I think it's like 15 years old now. I know it's
That's
so
a
old.
child. That's a teenager.
Oh God, it is.
It's a teenager.
White hair?
Yeah. I think it's that old now. Actually, I gotta go double check. Oh my
Dear
God, that's-
Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I have some Attack on Titan songs that I really like. I did like a Call Your Heroes, which is like a mashup. So I did like Call Your Reluctant Heroes, and then Call Your Angels, I think it was, like a mashup, and that was a really fun one. Oh, Call Your Name, that's what it is. Call Your Name. But yeah, that was a really fun one. But yeah, I'm working on some new ones too. I'm working on a new album for this summer, so those are some of my favorites too.
Yeah, that album's definitely coming out before all the songs I put out.
I don't know, man. I'm telling myself the same thing. I'm like, I got to work on 12 this year, and I've worked on 6.
I think everybody's going to be excited regardless.
Yeah, and I'm excited for your new music, Zen. Zen's been doing some music I've
Yeah.
seen releasing, and I've been enjoying listening to it, so I can't wait to hear some more.
I do have a cover coming out.
Tell us.
In about
Tell
a
us
month.
everything.
Jingo
In a
Jango.
Wait, from Tanya the Evil? Oh my God!
Fuck.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's such a good song.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
I thought the tone for the song actually fit me pretty well, so it's exciting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to hear it. Send it to me. Send it my way.
So going on to this question here, then back to voice acting. So you guys have been doing this for many years.
18 over here.
Yeah, 18 as well. Yeah.
That's an adult.
What's it been like doing so many roles for so many years?
Got it. I will say it kind of feels like I'm still just getting started. Like I'm still learning so much. I know, and I know there. I personally I have been doing acting for a long time, but I feel like I'm still just getting my feet in the water, and but it's always an honor to be brought back in the booth, to be brought back in.
There's
by
always
another-
so many new roles that probably make you feel refreshed.
Yeah, exactly. Getting to play something new, especially by like a director that you've worked with before, like they trust you enough to bring you
Yeah.
back in. That always makes me so happy. I just like to play. It's fun to get in the booth and do something different. And
Yeah, it is weird because like it'll be 10 years since I started doing this professionally in November, and I've been very fortunate to get to do all the things I've gotten to do, and even then I'm like, yeah, I'm still the new guy, but then
Yeah.
but then I've like gone in to record at like this made me feel fucking old. I've gone into Crunchyroll to record for like a project once, and I'm looking, and they have like this green room to look at the schedule and where you're supposed to go. And I walked in, and they're like, "Excuse me, are you Mr. Sob?" And I was like, "I'm gonna throw the fuck
Mr.
up."
Sob.
I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like,
So, do you prefer Mr. Sob or Unk?
neither, fucking neither. Listen here, Grandma. Having grandkids over here with your fucking song covers. Fucking unk. Dear Christ.
Mr. Sob, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've had that
Don't
at
worry,
conventions
you
too.
guys are still young though.
We are. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. Because I literally am like, oh man, I wish I was doing this thing. I wish I was like, and then I have to think to myself, and I'm like, oh, this actor didn't do their first like this thing.
It's because you guys are doing so much work that I think that's just probably why.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Where it feels like, yeah, it's the hustle. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, I enjoy it, and I don't think I could give up either voice acting or VTubing.
Yeah.
The thought has crossed my mind when I'm like super exhausted, and then it goes, nah.
So funny story on that. That is actually one of the other questions here.
Son of a bitch!
We're so good
So
at
if
this.
you
I'm not
didn't
sure if
do
you can
voice
tell.
acting, what other career path would you have pursued?
Oh, well, this I actually do have an answer to. So if I wasn't doing voice acting, and I'll even add, if I wasn't doing VTubing, I was actually, I wouldn't do this, but I was studying to be an animator, like a 2D animator before I got into voiceover. And it was the most miserable experience I've ever had when I was in college. And it was actually why I dropped out, because I was so sad and depressed that I was like, oh, I thought I'd have more fun with this. But I would love to be a puppeteer, like for the Jim Henson Company. I would love to absolutely like just be one of those people that'd be like, I'm playing this random Muppet.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
Right?
I think you'd kill it too.
You could be the next Kermit.
Oh my God.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the Kermit. The
Well,
Kermit
hi ho,
voice.
everybody, and welcome to the A Toast with Zentreya.
It's uncanny. So good.
Wait,
No.
Thank you,
that
thank
was
you, thank you.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
have
thank you, thank you.
potential.
Yeah. Have you tried voice acting? You should like give it a shot.
Oh, you know, I have some friends that
You
have
could
some
actually
connections.
pull off a Kermit the Frog VTuber.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus.
Just start a brand new account, no one will know.
Oh my God. Like, never seen a Sayu and this
See.
Muppet stream at the same time.
Hey, Sai, you should really collab with that Kermit Muppet VTuber, dude. Oh, right, haha.
That'd be so
Perfect.
funny. For me, I think it's a cop out to say that I'd be doing music, because I did music kind of right before VTubing. I actually originally, when I went to college, I got an English degree and actually had a full ride to college. Actually, like I had applied and got like a full scholarship, and I actually dropped out to continue doing music because I realized what.
I thought you were a graphic design.
I was. So when I first yeah, so this is the thing. When I first went to college, when I was applying and I got a full ride to college, and I realized that that was not the path I wanted to do. I did not want to do English, because I realized very quickly that because I wanted to like write books and stuff. I wanted to like be an author, but I realized that that's the top 0.001%, and I would probably be an English teacher. And I was like, that's cool and all, but that's just not for me.
Right.
And I really wanted to do something more creative. I was like, I just don't see that as a career path for me myself. And so then I dropped out and I took a year off actually to like figure out what I wanted to do. That's when I started to do music all the time. I was uploading like weekly covers.
Wow.
And then I went to college for graphic design, and that's where I got my actual degree.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Okay, I just missed a step.
Yeah, no,
Got
you're
it.
good. I know.
That's really cool.
I took a little leap here. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
but
awesome. I didn't know
There
that
is an
part.
alternate universe somewhere where I'm an English teacher somewhere. I'm writing books on the side. Yeah,
Hey,
it's crazy.
You could do
that's why-
that right now. Not the English teacher part. You could
could.
write a book
Hopefully
right
the kids
now.
aren't driving you insane then.
I know.
Hey, if it
That's
makes you
why-
feel better, I learned from my mom, you're basically that teacher right now. Because your Twitch chat is using all the same lingo those kids are.
Oh God.
Have you had
welcome?
kids use Skibbity Toilet in Ohio and Riz? Well, guess what? So have the students in my mom's class.
No, I am teaching some other VTubers bounce on it crazy style. I am teaching them words.
Dio.
You know what you should do? You should hold a class for your chats.
You know, yeah, we just like go through Urban Dictionary. That'd actually be a great.
No.
Just one time.
That'd be okay, class. On today's agenda, we're going to be learning about.
But if you're going to do it, you got to put on your spectacles. All right, class. Today we will be...
True.
Today, class, we will be learning about Skibbity Toilet. We'll be watching 76 episodes.
It's the
And then right
commitment.
after.
And then followed up by the Michael Bay directed Skibbity Toilet the movie.
Oh God, I was about to mention it. Oh my God, look,
We
we're,
don't
wait,
talk
we're all
about that.
matching. This is great.
Not anymore.
I can't even keep up with anything anymore.
Me either. Not gonna
Neither can
lie.
I.
I try.
Good God. I think that's what also makes me feel old.
The new vernacular, the lingo.
Impossible to keep up with.
It really
Yeah.
is. Yeah, no, I pulled up Italian brain rot the other day because I was like, what is this? And I was like, are the kids okay? The answer is no. The kids are not okay. I also realized this little squirrel came back.
So,
have we realized that he's returned? He's back. He's here to grab your nuts.
As it brings us to our next
Oh,
question.
what the hell?
Ice Age.
I'm not sure how long he's been there, but I did notice that he's been there.
I didn't bring it up, but I think it's been at least 15 minutes.
You're going to watch it back and go, it's the entire episode.
You're going to be
I
like,
have no clue once again.
it's just the meme of the show now. That squirrel randomly shows up.
Yeah.
The people who are just going to listen to this audio-wise are just going to be so confused.
Yeah, they're going to be like, a squirrel grabbing nuts? What?
What the fuck is the Ice Age squirrel doing here? Best podcast ever.
Classic.
All right. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up here with one last question here. Do you have any tips for any aspiring voice actors?
Drop out of college. No, I'm kidding. That's my joke answer. Honestly, I feel like it's the same advice I give to folks that are like contemplating VTubing. Just try it. Just try it out. See if you like it. Because a lot of people are just like, oh, I like the idea of voice acting, or I like the idea of VTubing. I like the idea of streaming. I like the idea. Then do it. Just try it out. See if you like it. See if you fuck with it. Because if you don't, then you'll be like me in college. You'll be miserable, and then you'll actually want to drop out. So I would give it a shot. There are so many resources. You know, there's iwannnabeavoiceactor.com. No, that's not malware. I swear that's a real website by D. Bradley Baker.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Crispin Freeman's Crispin Freeman's Voice Acting Mastery. Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt wrote a book. There are so many resources, and also Google. Just make sure you research and make sure that if you decide to take classes, like look into the folks teaching, like, are they still working? Do they have like a career? Because some people, unfortunately, will try to take advantage of you. So yeah, just do your due diligence and do your research.
Yeah, and I'd recommend if you're still in school, try to take like theater classes just to see if you even like acting in general.
Exactly.
Yeah, and those are great classes that you're already paying for, so you might as well do the theater options. Yeah.
And improv.
Oh yeah, improv's great. Yeah.
I guess if you think about it, VTubing is actually kind of like a good way to go into voice acting because you really put yourself into the role of your character.
100%.
So true, yeah.
Yeah.
I also find D&D is also a great exercise as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who really just put themselves into it. That too.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you got to create a lore. You got to create a backstory. You got to play the part sometimes. Sometimes people are switching their voice up and stuff. Yeah. 100%.
Yep.
Yeah. One last thing I will say. A lot of folks tend to think voice acting is all about doing a variety of different voices. It's acting. The voices come later is something I learned real quick. And I'm a perfect example of that. Because everyone now is like, oh man, Shreya's got range. She could blah, 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 this in the third. And I was like, bro, I sounded like I sound like this the whole time. And this is what would book me. But if it wasn't for actually knowing how to act, I would not have gotten work. And the vocal range does come with time. You know, when you yell your ass off and thrash your voice and just hate yourself, eventually you'll sound as low as anybody that smokes. So don't smoke.
No, yeah, your natural voice. Like I get booked on my natural voice like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Well, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your tips. I think people are gonna definitely be able to use this quite a lot.
Hey, yeah.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much for having us.
I mean, there's so many people who always don't know what to do in life.
It's so true. You got to just spaghetti at the wall until you find what sticks.
Just a little bit of help goes a long way.
Agreed. Got to try it all out.
See what you like, see what you don't like.
But we have reached the end of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Did you enjoy your spaghetti?
You guys were so amazing. It was cold.
Not cold.
We were yapping too much. It got cold.
I didn't even finish it.
Aw, damn.
Next time.
Not for the next episode. That would be really funny, just saving the spaghetti
You save
for
the
each
same
episode.
spaghetti. You're like, this is my
But
is my
where
podcast.
can you? Where
Podcast
everybody
pasta.
find you at one last time again?
I'm everywhere under Lee and Lie. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, yeah, and then Spotify under Amalee.
I am at Sayu VTuber on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Sayu VODs on YouTube because I wanted to be a little different. And then just Sayu on Spotify and streaming platforms. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time today. Thank you to the audience for watching. We'll go ahead and end it here. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay strong, and as always, rock on. And I'll see you on the next episode.